Greetings from the Erie Coast. This is Mad Shad. Oh, this wonderful day here in Northeast Ohio. Friday. Yes, I have the Friday off. Thank you. Thank you. Your jealousy is delicious. Yeah, and it's a beautiful, beautiful day. It's like 82 degrees. Sun's shining. The wind's blowing too. And yeah, let's get into this. And oh yeah, I got some new shoes. Yeah. So I'm gonna test them out. And yes, enjoy. Yes, indeed, the creek still flows. It's been a while since I've made a creek still flows. It's so busy. So busy. But yeah, I got me some new shoes. Brooks. These are pretty badass, man. They got super grip. Everything I have is like non-grippy, super slick. I like my boots. I still might get into boots later on, but right now I'm digging the shoes. Right, the salesman was like, yeah, you know, hey, I get it. Yeah, you know, you like your boots, and I do too, for the winter and stuff. But you know, these are better, or they're cheaper. They're Gore-Tex line. It's like a trail shoe, right? So that's what I like to do. I like to hike and, you know, hit the trails, sometimes run through the woods. And it's like, okay, well, I really wanted a pair of boots, like ankle high boots that were like 200 something bucks. They're super tough, super durable, you know. And you know, I'm known for destroying shoes and boots. Just destroying them. That's all I do. I destroy. My feet eat shoes and boots like they're fucking Cheetos. Like a fat kid eating fucking ho-hos. I don't know. Alright, so yeah. Oh. Cross over. Alright, into the water. Alright. Hoot! Yeah. Cool, look at these things, man. Wow. I don't know if these are edible or not. Who knows? Who knows these things? So yeah, I'm out here in the great wilderness, Northeast Ohio. Got me new shoes and I want to test them out. I figure, you know what, it's my day off. It's a beautiful day. I told him I like to climb hills. You know, I'm that stupid guy. I'm that idiot. He's like, oh, you'll love these then. And they do. Man, they're super comfortable, super grippy. Just, wow. Yo, check that out. I am fucking digging in here. Could have done that with my other shoes, my other boots. They would have I would have been sliding all over the place. But these are doing pretty good. Oh, yeah, bug's trying to attack me. Really? Yeah, badass. Kind of going downhill. See what happens going downhill. It is a little muddy here, folks. So I'm gonna get a little low to the ground. Wow, check that out. Nice little handle. Hope I don't rip it out of the ground. Wow, these things are grippy as fuck. Yeah, I dig them. I dig them. Sticker dig them. Oh yeah. Oh, super grippy. Super grippy. And they're ultra light and nimble. I'm kind of always been you know, I'm on this rock. I'm not moving. Usually I'd slide all over the place. Yeah, that's why I like my boots. They're tough, right? Tough as nails. Eventually they wear out though, of course. But he's like, you're just not, there's no nimbleness in a boot, right? You know, and that's the whole thing too, is finding a good boot that is has that balance of the performance and nimbleness of a shoe, and the durability and stability of a boot, right? Wow, creek still flows. Oh. I just submerged the boot. Submerged the shoe. My feet are not wet. I like it. Yes, sir. Pretty cool. The only thing I don't like about a shoe in the woods is your damn ankles are exposed to everything. All the snags and rips and tears of the vegetation. All right, they'll tear your damn feet up, rip up your ankles. Often is the case with me. Yeah, everything's green. Everything's looking nice and lush. The trees are starting to get some leaves. We've been having some like kind of brutal UV days, wet brutal UV days, so the trees kind of catch hell. The leaves do. My poor bonsai, which is a red maple, probably about 1.5 feet tall. Boom! It sprouted, big leaves, and all that. You know, I was like, wow, look at that. And then come back next day, you know, after work, and they're just wilted all to hell. Like, oh no, it got super hot. Oh, we got people in there, the whole family. Stand by. Yeah, look at my feet. Kids. I remember as a kid just hanging out in the creek. I'll cross over here. Stay away from the family unit. Another little waterfall over here. This is pretty cool. I guess it fights erosion. Yeah. So I'm gonna walk this ridge. There's a ridge. And I'm gonna hit the uphill first. So I just went through there into the creek. Now I'm gonna hit the ridge line. The trail. Little kid's like 2 years old, got a stick, in diapers. That's life. There you go, the creek still flows, folks. We've been getting a lot of rain. You know, that's where we're going, up there, that way. So everything's kind of wet and soggy. Give me a good test for my My new shoes. How you doing? All right. Hi. Oh yeah, that's cool. Get the whole family out. Little kids with backpacks, you know, just getting at it, getting dirty, playing in the creek. Here's the trail, folks. Yeah, this goes uphill, hits the ridge, and goes downhill. This is the steeper end of the hill. Most of it's rock. Man, I'm just digging in. I remember walking this with my Danner hiking boots. I was slipping and sliding all over the place. I am not slipping whatsoever. I'm towed in. I'm digging in. I'm pushing forward, gauging my core, gauging my legs, my calves, all that. I smell vape. Somebody's vaping. So yeah, hope everybody's doing good on this wonderful start of the weekend. Spring has sprung. Not only that, hell, you could damn near say it's summer. So yeah. Oh yeah, I'm out of shape. Hitting this trail. My body's saying this was a stupid idea. And like I talked before, my chest, my heart, hear me, I'm huffing and puffing. I smoked too many damn cigarettes. I smoked a cigarette to the trail. How stupid is that? But I haven't been out of here quite some time. It's a beautiful day for it. Oh man, why not? I'm sweating. It's fucking 90 degrees out here or something. Oh, cool. Got the rock hop. All right. The rock hop. Let's do it. Fuck it. Yeah. Okay, that was fun. Oh shit. Oh, tree dick. Tree schlong. There you go. There you go, ladies. And some of you men. Tree penis. So like I was saying before, my Zoot report. There is a distinct difference between you, what you want, and what your mind does, and what your body does, right? It's imagine that you are the driver of a car. You're the operator of a vehicle. You're sitting in the driving seat. The car has a computer. See, that's the mind. The controls, it's part of the mind. And then the actual engine and moving parts, it's like your body. So you tell your mind what you want to do. I want to go forward. Your mind says, okay, hit the gas. right? You hit the gas. The mind tells the body, hit the gas. Even though there is a difference, though. Probably a bad analogy, because my car's out of gas. I ain't going nowhere. But we were thinking about the body. If the body's out of gas, somehow, some way, you always find extra fuel in the tank. You can push yourself further. Even though your mind and your body is saying, no, stop, we're out of gas. You, in the driver's seat of your mind and your body, because you have that mind-body connection, you can say, nope, we're going. Fuck that bullshit. Fuck that noise. Keep going. You always have more in the tank. It's very unpleasant. It's one of the most unpleasant things you can do. Push yourself to the limit and then keep pushing further. That's regardless of your physical fitness, your disabilities, your mindset. Yeah, well, it is all about mindset. Thank you for switchbacks. Wow. And every muscle and fiber in your body is screaming in pain, cramping up. You're getting breath is heavy, close to getting passing out. Your mind, you can tell your mind and body, no, keep going. You can drill instructor yourself, right? I think that's what all. Yeah, I'm going to use the Marines. That's what all Marines experience coming out of boot camp. Like, oh man, it's like a drill instructor lives in your head. What is your major malfunction, numbnuts? Pick yourself up. Let's go. Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm hitting the trail again. Totally out of shape. Somewhat. I have been doing like calisthenics, push-ups, flutter kicks, shit like that. Wow, I can really tell I haven't been doing this for a while. So my outfit, my EDC, if you will, got my trusty Spyderco. What's this thing called? Stretch 2 XL. Super lightweight, super tough. I've got a pair of sunglasses, random. Just bought them from a convenience store. I have a 550 cord, 1 D-ring, keys connected to another D-ring, bigger one on my belt. I have, oh yeah, oh cool, I got a pack of gum. I have a lighter. And I'm wearing my new shoes with free socks. Thank you very much, Mr. Michael. With my new shoes, right? And wearing a t-shirt, right? Pair of shorts, Walmart special. I've got a core belt, a ratchet core belt, pretty cool. This little backpack I got from Hudson Valley and Prepping. That's right, Hudson Valley and Prepping. I won this at the first bug out. I got a little hat. Right. basically all I have in here is I got a pack of cigarettes. Right. What else I got in here? Not much. Yeah. Pack of cigarettes, a waterproofing bag, electrolytes. Oh, I got some readers and some cordage. This thing lives in here. It's just where it lives. I don't need it, but I got a cool little headlamp. And in the main backpack itself, I have, which I'm going to have to take a little swig from, because why not, is my little tumbler I got from Ghost Lincoln. Skull. Skull, everyone. Oh, wow. Skull. A little bit of energy drink in there, mixed with water. I found that to be interesting. It doesn't dilute it down. It dilutes it just enough where you're not like doing straight shots of energy drink. So that's it. That's what I got going on. It's just me and the wilderness and you along for the ride. Yeah, the sun, I can feel the UVs. UVs are definitely kicking. Yeah. Container cordage. Yeah, I brought the waterproof packing backpack, or waterproof packing, just to keep all my little like water, the phone that I'm using now, cigarettes, you know, shit like that. Oh, got mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are biting. Bugs are biting. That's it. That's all I got going on. Not much at all. Maybe one day I'll do more rucks. Get some weight on me. But for now, I'm just chilling. So yeah, walk with me on this beautiful day, beautiful trail. Let's go. Thank you, Rock. Thank you, Stump. Ow. That thing bit the fuck out of me. Right on the neck. Vampires. Fucking vampire bugs. Yeah, I wanted to hit this ridge line. So I went up the worst part of the hill. Then I go down the hill. Look at all that, man. Everything's starting to pop out. Nice and green. Everything's growing. The trees haven't got a lot of foliage just yet. It's been kind of weird. We've had some 30-degree days as well. It's kind of weird. It's like one day it'll be 30, and then later on that day it's 80. Like, what the fuck? I literally seen all 4 seasons in one day. Waking up, there's frost and snow. Yeah, no shit. Frost, snow, and ice. And then later on, it starts to rain and get warmer. And then warmer and warmer. And then by the end of the day, it's fucking super fucking hot in the 80s. I'm like, what the hell? Crazy. Oh, that's a cool rock. What's up, little chipmunk? Boom. Yeah. Check your 6. I got this fucking bug all over me. Been following me ever since. Oh, wow. That's wild. That's a big old tree too. No, was. I forget how long this is. It's not long. Almost 3 miles. We're just gonna make a big circle up the ridge, over on the ridge, down the ridge, and down in the holler. Down through the holler. All right, feel good now. Yeah, first few 100 feet, you know, huffing and puffing. Like, oh fuck, I'm dying. Oh God, I'm dying. You get on down the trail, and you go, oh yeah, I feel good. Yeah. You know, your pain in your feet and all that, in your legs. This kind of goes away. I don't know, I think your body says, hey, more endorphins, please. Still next to the road. I don't like that. You know what? This puts everything in perspective. This great way to get away from all the craziness going on in the world, right? Work, get an intense work day, work week. Let's come out here, walk around. Like, oh yeah, all that shit don't matter. Drop that shit. This is where you drop it, right here. Oh shit. Interesting. I see some ants. Yeah. Carpenter ants in there. Wow. I really just cored that shit out. Wow, look at that. Take in the wonders and all that is the woods, the trail, you know, peace and serenity. You get a good exercise, and oh man, you get great. Okay, here we go. Let's see what this is all about. Yeah, I got good grip on these logs. Hell yeah. You get some good exercise and some great, you get inundated with oxygen rich environment. Everything that's green is just pumping out oxygen. Oh, got a hawk. See it? Ooh, red-tailed hawk. Nice. Oh, right. Doop, doop, doop. Walked right over that shit. No big deal. Yeah, my other shoes have been slipping and sliding all over the place if I tried to do that. So yeah, shout out to Brooks. These things are legit. I just took them through the creek, submerged them, walking all kinds of trail. What's it called? Cascadia, Brooks Cascadia. The grip is amazing. You know, when I told him, I was like, look, this is what I'm looking for. I'm not a runner. I don't run through the woods. I do a lot of hiking and trail hit the trails. And I will destroy any shoe, any boot in no time. He's like, yeah, is that right? Yeah. He's like, oh, a challenge. And so he showed me what he's got. He showed me a Ultima Koku. And I started to get the Kokus. They were like a boot, black boot, indestructible, durable as hell. And I looked at it, I was like, all right, well, you know, I will destroy these. He's like, good luck. What? He's like, yeah, good luck. Gore-Tex and all this stuff. It was like a running store. And I walk in there like, I probably ain't gonna find anything I need. And sure enough, he shows me this, shows me the boots, which they're like ankle high, whatever, low ankle. And, you know, I'm talking, I really like the $200 boots, you know, indestructible, durable as hell, Gore-Tex, Yeah. I was like, yeah, I like those. They're more expensive. I really like these. And I'm that kind of guy. It's kind of hard to talk me out of something I want. And he goes, you know what? Just in case. And he's like, I actually recommend these better, more than your boots. He showed me on the shoes. He's like, they're cheaper. The grip is the same. Same fucking Gore-Tex, same all that shit, but you're gonna be more nimble. You're gonna have more nimbleness in your stepping, and the soles are thick. What do you call them? Vibra soles. Yeah, it's like springy, very springy. And the grip is amazing, I have to say. It's slip resistant for water and all that. $187. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take your advice. All right, I'll go with the shoes. Kind of against shoes, but whatever. He's like, yeah, it's good. You'll dig it. And you know what? He's right. I dig it. I got more nimbleness. I feel like I can run with these things. I feel like I can, traverse a lot more. Yeah, sure. I don't have a lot of stability, but you know what? I think at this point in my ankle, because this ankle is titanium, right? I'm always worried about that thing. And the other ankle, and I kind of, you think, okay, I need that stability on my ankle. No, I don't actually. This is actually like going to build up my ankles, because I'm able to articulate my my ankles and feet more, and it builds everything up. Like, oh yeah, and I walked in there with a pair of flip-flops on. He's like, how about you wear these out and we'll put the flip-flops in the box, you can carry them. Like, you don't like flip-flops? It's like, no. It's like, these are special flip-flops. These are frog togs. He's like, so I can walk around in creeks and waters and streams with that. He's like, oh, cool. Yeah. So, and you know what? I mean, I'm always trying to find that all-purpose boot. I guess it comes from the military. Also comes from, wilderness, hunting, whatever. You're into that kind of thing. But he made a good point, because he told me, he's like, you gotta have options with the seasons. I was like, you're right. I was like, case in point, I have a pair of creek shoes. He's like, huh? You got creek shoes? I was like, yeah. He's like, are they waterproof? I was like, no. On the other end, they're vented so they let water in and out. He's like, huh? Yeah. They got these cool soles. I can walk on rocks, frog togs, and I like to do creek walks. All right, let's do some balance beam shit. Yeah. Oh. All right, stopping, turning. Oh, yeah. On 2x4 is super grippy. Yeah, I'm not sliding all over the place. That's very cool. All right, about to hit this ridge, I think. Yep, going downhill. Hit the ridge line. Overlooking the valley, I guess. The draw. It's a big draw. It's a valley, I guess. Big enough to be a valley. Small enough, big enough. Yeah. They say it's supposed to rain later. I don't know. It's looking pretty good. Hear dogs barking in the distance. Check my 6. Good to go. And you know what? He's got a point. So, and from a preparedness standpoint, right? Having specialized equipment. That's kind of what I've been doing is like, okay, I got this, I got that, I got this. You know, so these shoes would be great in a kit for hitting the hikes and trails, traversing, I being nimble and running through the woods. These would be great. And I can just throw those in the backpack and go. They're light enough. They don't, you know. And if I'm like boots, you know, boots are good for winter. Keeps your feet warm, right? You could be walking, hiking in them, or you could just be laying in the bush, right? Whatever, or humping it out for miles with your backpack. I feel like these shoes would be great for backpacking because of the soles. The Vibra soles are really fucking springy. It's I don't feel my weight on my feet. Does that make sense? So having flip-flops, having a pair of trail shoes, having a pair of light boots and then heavy boots, yeah, like your good old-fashioned jungle boot, where you need that stability and protection for your feet because you're running through the jungle, whatever. Yet they're going to be submerged in water. They're going to get wet, and you want them to be cool as well. Whereas you take a Gore-Tex waterproof boot with insulation, and that's a good one for winter. Good to have. I don't want to be wearing my jungles in the winter and running through, getting hypothermia as I'm running through a stream or something, running through a creek. I want to go down there. Nope, stay the course. So it's good to have and my flip-flops. I'm all about that flip-flop life. I'll be like the fucking Viet Cong out here, get super hot. I'm just gonna paint my body and loincloth it, and I got my flip-flops, sword, spear, and bow and arrow, or AK-47 in a K-bar. Let's go. It gets hot, man. You're wearing all that fucking gear. It sucks. It really sucks. In the woods, that's the thing. In the woods, you're like, can you imagine? And it sucks. I've done it. Wearing all that gear, your plate carrier with your plate and your helmet, all your full on like shirt, long sleeve shirt, long pants, boots, knee pads, elbow pads, gloves. You're like, oh God. And it's 80, 90 degrees. And you're moving as fast as a fucking snail. You're prone to falling down. You can fall down, it's gonna hurt. It takes a while for you to get back up. Whereas you can go Rio de Janeiro, plate carrier, pair of shorts and some flip-flops, maybe a hat and some sunglasses. You're good to go. And you can run, you're more nimble. So yeah, I could rock these. Rock these in the summer. Good grip. Good enough protection. I can basically go anywhere with them. On the trail, in the woods, in the streams, in the creeks, on the road. I could dust them off, wash them off, go gray man. Not looking like I got a fucking like I'm a military fucking, like I'm part of the militia or something, right? And you wear your boots and shit, your 5'11" pants, which is what I do wear, okay? But yeah, I mean, yeah, I like these shorts. Yeah, they're fucking God's plaid, you know, camouflage. I got them from Walmart. Yeah, these shoes, I mean, they look like sleepers. Yeah, they got that white target indicator. I could probably, but you get mud on that, and you can't see it. All right, making my descent down the hill, down the ridge line. It's a butterfly. Shout out to blue butterfly. Check out the black butterfly I just seen. See if you can find it. You know what? I just might. Yeah, I'm going to continue this. I'm not going to go back that way. I'm going to go back the other way. Continue the walk. I'll be going downhill from here. Shout out to Tribe. It's all downhill from here. Oh yeah, the salesman, shoe salesman. Gotta love it. He's like, yeah, you know, yeah, and he kept saying like, you know, well, you're not old yet, you know, because I had to pull out my old man spectacles to read some stuff. He's like, wait, what? He's like, are you old? I was like, I'm 50, man. He's like in his 30s. He's like, oh, yeah, but you're out here on the trail. You're buying trail shoes. That's not old. And he quoted, damn it, what was his name? Morgan Freeman. He quoted Morgan Freeman, Morgan Freeman is amazing. He's absolutely amazing. Check him out, man. And his talks, he's got some great talks. And he said, and he's in his 80s, right? And they're like, what's the secret? They asked him, what's the secret to growing old gracefully or growing old? He's like, just don't let the old man in. Don't let him in. You're not old. You know, never slow down, never grow old, right? That works too. He's like, just don't let the old man in. I remember talking to those veterans, World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, and you know, they're still that. They're in their 80s. They can't walk. They can't. All right, here's a good test. I'm going downhill. Good grip. Oh yeah, and the grip, like. The grip is different. So if I'm going downhill, I dig in my heels because the grip is reversed. On the hill, see how the arrows point the other way? So when I'm going downhill, you're on your heels most of the time, taking that step, right? When you're going up a hill, you're on the toes of your feet. And that's why you got those arrows pointing that way. I can feel it. I can feel the difference. It's amazing. So anyway, these vets, man, they're old and decrepit. They're dying. They're withered. You know, they're shitting in a bedpan. They can't move. They can't walk. Barely talk. You know. But you know what? They're still that kid that joined and went to war. Sparkle in their eyes. It's still there. You know, this old frail man could probably still try to kill me. He could kill me. You know what I'm saying? He could still do it. Like I believe him. It's like I can still do it. Oh yeah, I was going this way. There's my hill. One of them. One up there. We're gonna go down the hill. All right, keep going. I remember a lieutenant colonel in his 70s and 80s, real badass. He's like, don't grow old, just die. I'm like, wow, okay. Got a point there too. Hey, how you doing?
Good, good. It's gorgeous.
Oh, beautiful day. Yeah, they're working the trails, picking up the trash, and doing all the maintenance. That's pretty cool. So don't grow old, just die. Kind of speaks to the Norse in me, the Viking in me. Remember that? How many sagas talk about that? You know, the Norse, that's we're lucky if you made it to 30. Most days, in the old days, if you made it to 30, you were a freaking old man, retired. You've done been to war, you survived wars, famines, droughts, fights with people, animals, fucking dinosaurs and grizzly bears trying to eat you. Like, you're 30 years old, man. Take a break. Now 30 is like shit. Keep going. I see the old folks on the trails here, man. They don't stop. Hell yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, these stairs suck. Oh yeah, for the legs. All right, that's pretty cool. I'm just kind of stepping. Oh yeah, knees catch hell. I remember going down these stairs on my Danners and just slipping and sliding all over the place. And these shoes are fucking badass. Oh, my glutes are fucking had it. Oh god, my, what do you call these things? My thighs. Yeah. Wow. I can feel it in my knees. Don't let the old man in. I like that. Don't let the old man in. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Right? Yeah. Like going downhill was an issue for me. I was like, I'm gonna slip and fall and bust my ass. These shoes are badass. They're digging in. Love it. Still feels like my knees and my legs are gonna just pop, give out. Yeah. Y'all stacking rocks. Oh. Found a creek. Here's the other side of the creek. Wow. Look at all these flat rocks. It's pretty cool. The creek still flows. And so should you. So should I. Keep flowing. Yeah, still waters run deep. But you know what? So the creek still flows. The creek flows into the still waters. incoming. And some people on the trail coming this way. You heard them, right? I heard them. All right, I'm gonna try to go stealth mode. Not bad. Pretty stealthy. Cool. All right, some mud, some dirt. Oh yeah, I just dug into the mud there and just pushed off. Let's go check out the grip. Oh yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah, it just digs right in, man. Oh, push off. I'm digging in. I got good power. Good stability, good grip. Ow. Yeah, it looks like it might be rain soon. All right. A little bit more difficult on the rocks. Right. Oh, grass? Hell yeah. I'm not even trying. Yeah, rocks would be harder to stealthily walk across. Boom. Let's see if I can get him. Where is he? Boom. There you are. Nope. Come back. See the red cardinal? All right, he's gone. I don't know. Maybe I'll go down here to the water's edge, take a break, prop this on some rocks. Oh, maybe not. That's where the dogs are. Probably playing in the creek. Nice. Yep, here kids. I don't see them though. We'll go down there anyway. Ah, the honeysuckles are coming out. Yeah. Honeysuckles. They're starting to come out. Not ready yet. So yeah, I mean, like, say I wanted to walk through the thicket. Yeah, I wouldn't want boots, pants, right, long sleeve shirts, everything covered, everything protected. But if I'm just like, you know, running through sparse vegetation or trail, yeah, give me these shoes, pair of shorts. Oh wow, it's got cooler down here. Hell yeah, that's cool. We got some wind coming through. There it is. Creek still flows. Yeah, we'll go over there. I like this idea. Creek still flows. That way's toward my hill. I'm not gonna take my hill. No. Take the stairs. Take the stairs. Wow. Oh yeah. Cool. Water's up too. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot cooler down here. The wind's blowing. The sun is hidden from the tree. The sun is hiding behind the clouds. Wow, it's very low right here. All the rocks making like a little rapid. Starts to go downhill. Like right, can you see that difference in elevation on the water? I can. Wow. The creek still flows. See if this looks any different. Yeah, it's just a lot deeper over here. I thought about it, and we talked about it. Getting some kayaks. We were in South Carolina. I had a big ass 2-man kayak. I think it was almost, it was unwieldy. And it drew more water. But like a 1-man kayak, like not one you set in, but you set on. You know, like an ocean kayak, I guess. Yeah. It just, man, it draws like 1 inch of water. And I tried it in the inlet. There was this, you get to know everybody. There was this guy. That's all he did, man. He got in his kayak in the inlet and he fished and drank and smoked. That's how I knew him. And he taught me, he's like, yeah, if I catch a fish, yeah, I just let that thing just pull itself and put it on full drag. Let that thing pull itself till it's tired, and I just calmly reel it back in. No fight, no fuss. I was like, that's not fun. He's like, yeah, but I get to drink and just float around. The fish, takes me wherever. It takes me all over the place. Pulls the fucking kayak. Like, no shit. Yeah, I tried it with the big kayak. They just, boom, they just sit there. You can get some big ass fish, right? In the inlets on the East Coast. Oh yeah. Take this thing off. Have a seat somewhere, enjoy a cigarette, drink my drink. Is this a gum? Yeah. Maybe I find some shade. Not a lot of shade out here. I don't know. Maybe I just keep walking. Oh, I think I felt rain. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I'm feeling rain. I can't take shelter under the bridge. If it starts to rain. Let's check it out, shall we? Yeah. All right. No, why not? Let's go on the other side, though. Wow. Oh. Huh. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna sit right here. Hey, what's up? Just hanging out underneath the bridge, smoking a cigarette, drinking some drink. Drink my water slash performance drink. I don't know. Yeah. Very cool. Very shady. Breezy too. I can feel the heat dissipating from my head. It's all sweaty. This is nice. Can you all hear me? I don't know. Can you hear me? Babbling Creek. So yeah, beautiful day. Day off. Just out here on the trail. Hanging out with y'all. It's already been like an hour. So a little bit of house cleaning. I'm gonna do a lackluster Friday tonight with a different type of format. You know, it's all fun and games, and we love our shenanigans. But, you know, I thoroughly enjoy with the conversation where it goes. My last lackluster Friday, I was quite embarrassed. I really showed my ass. Stupid. I was embarrassed, not by what I said, but how I said it. And I was drunk, and very emotional, and all that crap. I don't know. Maybe it added to drama, whatever. You know, but I think what I want to do is a more structured talk. You know, an in-depth discussion about something. I really do like that. And I've done some of those in the past where the conversation kind of goes where it goes, and it's in, you know, it's kind of focused on prepping and, you know, survival and things like that, and, you know, tactics, whatever, you know. I mean, shit. We had so many. I had so many like experts come through, you know, engineers, and you know, just, oh man, it was great, you know, and everybody just busting out their expertise, you know, spitting knowledge, you know. It's like, wow, you know, like I know how a water treatment facility works. Thank you, Hunter. Right? I know how computer systems do things, and you know, all these telecommunications and all that, because people come on and just they have extensive knowledge and years in the field, just boom, spitting that knowledge. That survivalists coming in like, oh yeah, you know, you can eat this, but don't eat that, right? This will give you dysentery and you'll die, a painful death. But this gives you some vitamin C, right? Water filtration on a large scale. I mean, I remember that talk. and it's still in the archives, right? So you can always check it out. I love that. So I want to get more into that, more in-depth panel discussions. It's good to have fun and talk shit, and yeah, it gets a little uncouth sometimes, you know. I want to add more couth. I want to add more couth to it. And I'll try not to be as emotional, right? One of the tenets of the Eightfold Noble Path, Buddhism, is to say only words that are helpful and kind. And I haven't been doing a lot of that. I mean, I have. But it just, I think I want to tone it down a little bit, you know, and just kind of keep it pleasant and respectful as much as I can. I mean, we're all like fierce patriots, fierce Christians, you know, shit like that. But you know, I want to just kind of have fun and enjoy the fellowship, right, of other people. And sharing the knowledge that people share. Yeah, because that's the thing that I've learned, is that you meet people, right, strangers, stuff like that. You know, we meet each other and have conversations with each other because they're supposed to tell me something, or I'm supposed to tell them something. You know, it's like this, you know, kind of like a fate, if you will, the fate. Like, it was fate that we met. It was fate that you told me what you told me. It helped me out a lot, right? And vice versa. You know. And we also, you know, meet people, and we have admiration for them. You know, they have traits and knowledge that we inspire us. And go, wow, I'd like to be like that. Wow, that's cool. You know, there's also people that we meet, and then we go, you know what? I definitely don't want to be like you. You know, I definitely don't want to be like you. And thank you for showing me what not to do, how not to be. Right? So, doesn't mean I dislike those people. But I'm not gonna do what they do, right? So I have my own path to walk. So yeah, that's kind of where I want to go with this, going forward. And I've thought about it, and I've had conversations with a lot of you folks out there, you know, that bringing back Trial by Axe, just as a game, right? So, you know, doing that deep dive and all that, it was just like, oh God, going down the abyss. You know, I lived in the abyss. I came from the abyss. I don't want to go back to the abyss. And once you crawl out of the abyss, you always still have it on you. It's hard to wash off. It's really hard to wash. It sticks with you, right? And as much as I enjoy being triggered and working through it, right? Patience, tolerance, and humility, mercy, understanding, and compassion. That doesn't work, kick their ass, right? It's my little Shaolin motto. But, you know, also just avoiding it, you know, to win without fighting is best. So why allow myself to get triggered just so I can, you know, revel in the fight of myself, you know? Why don't I cultivate my peace and serenity and knowledge? You know? Increase my zen. My zen. Increase my zen. I've been checking out something. Been playing around, and it's something that I just kind of innately been doing it for a while. We all kind of do. It's called Metsuke. Metsuke is a Japanese. It's kind of like the samurai way. Veterans. It's called the 1,000-yard stare. Basically, Metsuke means to gaze at mountains from a distance. You know, that 1,000-yard stare. And it's type of a, it's like Satori, you know, where you just you zone out. You zone out. You're not focusing on anything. And you're basically like looking at life straight ahead, not focusing on anything. And you just, you know, things, it's what matters is what's in the peripheral, you know, as you walk. Kind of a walking meditation, Satori in motion. You know what Satori is? It's that stillness where you just sit and just be still. Eyes open, you know, whatever. Eyes closed and just boom. Zen out, boom. Grounded, whatever you want to call it. You know. Lower your heart rate, you lower your breathing is slower but deeper. You just zen out. Metsuke was a way that they fought. It's the way that they walked. It's very stoic. It's a very stoic kind of thing. They would just walk in and, you know, imagine walking into the sake bar. You've got rowdy people everywhere, and you just calmly walk in, and then somebody's like trying to pick a fight with you, and you don't even look at him. You're just staring dead ahead, and go, "Please leave me alone." You know, oh fuck, what happened? You know, because true power and skill and speed comes from that relaxed state. Going relaxed to hard, you know. And in Metsuke, it forces you to, when you practice Metsuke, and you're walking or whatever, fighting, whatever you're doing. Some things you shouldn't practice Metsuke in, like driving, things that require focus, like, you know, actual focus. It's kind of hard too, because I like to glance around, like I like to scan areas in sectors, you know, but you can still kind of use Metsuke with that. It's you just become very calm, very still, and the things that catch your focus, catch your attention, is what matters. You know, imagine again, like I said, staring off into the distance at a mountain range. You know. It's kind of like can't see the forest for the trees kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? You see the forest, you see the mountains, and you see a puff of smoke off to the corner of your eye. Okay, somebody's over there, right? You notice things like coming out of your peripheral vision, like birds and bugs. You're like, oh shit! Same kind of thing, same kind of concept with sword fighting. They just zone out, right? They're not focusing. You know, and when you do focus, you go from your focusing your peripheral to that single point. It's experiencing that, and walking life is pretty fucking amazing. You know, it's a ultra awareness. You hear things, you hear yourself. It's very peaceful. It's very peaceful. So I've been playing with Metsuke, the concept of Metsuke, and it's translatable in all aspects of your life. It's just, you know, little things like that, you know, just to broaden your horizons, advance your knowledge, become a little bit more enlightened, you know. Being that calm, still, stoic force, like a mountain facing a storm. and it expands your awareness because you notice your peripherals, right? What's going on your peripherals to the side of you, your left and the right of you, and what's behind you. You know, there's that too. You start to notice your urges. That's another thing. Looking at it internally, your urges. I want a cigarette. The things that you find are not necessary, yet you crave them. You know, be it food, be it sex, be it fighting, drama. You have a profound understanding of your relationship in the world with all things. Every step you take, every person you meet, every feeling that you have, every thought, every impulse. But if you just stay the course, there we go, stay the course, stick to the plan, continue your gaze forward into the distance, doesn't matter. Mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. Right? You find that breathing is more important than smoking a cigarette, or as I smoke a cigarette, telling you this shit, or carrying on the rest of your day and not worrying about eating because you want to get that task done, at work or whatever. But also realizing, oh shit, I need to eat, or I need to sleep. It was that samurai stoicism, and it wasn't a religious thing. It was something that was brought about from, I forget his name. I'm going to butcher the name. Morian. He was from the Yagyo clan, Shimano Yagyo school of sword martial arts, and he became a shogun. He became an advisor, and he, great general, great clan leader, and he taught this to emperors. He taught it to the emperor, and it's like, whoa, wow, right? He's like, it's more important. Also, you feel intent more intensely when you have none whatsoever. When you practice that Natsuke and unfocus, you feel the focus on you or the focus of others. It's also a way of investigative kind of thing. You really get to see the truth of people and yourself, right? Because that's what you're doing. You're focusing on not focusing. Does that make sense? To be like water, my friend. Be like water, right? Formless, but it fills the cup and it takes the shape of the container. Right? Let's go. It's almost a very trance-like kind of state. But you're very aware of what's going on with you. So you choose your words wisely, you choose your movements wisely. Another saying, Miyamoto Musashi, another great swordsman, Book of Five Rings, right? Do nothing which is of no use, right? And these are philosophies of samurai that used to fight and kill and die. And they use that to transfer into other parts of their life and become more peaceful, and become more at peace with themselves and the world. I think that's very important nowadays, especially with all the overstimulation that we get. The tumultuous turmoilcy. Mayhemicness. Yeah. What's up, Trent? Vision Preparedness. Check him out. It's there's a time and place, and there's a call for that berserker, that rage. That hate, but not a lot of it. Not a lot of life is that needed. In all actuality, those who are calm and relaxed, while everything else is tense and filled with chaos and suspense, chaos and drama, they get to see the truth and they get to navigate it easily. It's like the captain on the ship. Hold course. Hold course for haven. Hold us far till Hafnar. Right? Hold course for haven. Stay the course. We gotta stay the course. The oceans the waves are crashing, and the riptide, and there's water coming into the boat, and there's lightning flashing, and stay the course. And yeah, I remember the old story in the Bible where Jesus walked on water. Like, he was in the boat with his disciples, and a storm came on, and he literally just walked out into the water, like, come on out. And I forget who it was. Tell me in the comments. He's like, you just got to believe. You just got to have faith. Come on out. Walk on the water. They all thought they were going to die. Like, oh my God, we're going to die. We're in the middle of a storm in a boat, and here's Jesus walking on water like it's cool, like he's on a Sunday stroll, right? And he's asking us to come out there with him and walk around on the water. And so I forget who it is. He does. He walks out there. He takes Jesus' hand. He walks out there and he's walking on water. And then he realizes and gets scared and loses his stoicism, his metsuke, right? And boom, starts to sink. And of course, they save him, right? Kind of like walking on a tightrope, real high up in the air. You know how they train for that? They start on the ground. They tie a rope an inch from the ground, and they walk on it, and they just keep raising it. You can do it real easily, right? You can do it real easily and walk easily. Most of us could, on a balance beam close to the ground. But you put that thing 50 foot up in the air, 30 feet in the air, 6 foot in the air, oh no. The fear takes you over. Can't do it. You're going to die. You're going to fall. Yeah, you can do the same thing 6 inches from the ground. No problem. Fear's the mind killer, right? Yeah, dude. Or I don't know what saga it was. Fear the mind doesn't know. From the Norse sagas. I forget where it's at. Fear the mind doesn't know. Not aware of this fear thing. What is this fear thing? All right. Oh. Done with my drink. I'm done with my smoke. It's time to pack up and get out of here. What do you say? It's been cool hanging out under the bridge. Bugs are trying to come in here too. I'm gonna stop blowing. I've yet to see a snake out here. Yet to see one. I hear they're out here, but yet to see one. Crazy. Hanging out under the bridge. Oh yeah. A few people that walked over the bridge while we were sitting here. Oh. Yeah, I could feel it in my legs. Oh man. Nice. I'm gonna get on back. Eat a lunch or something. Drink some more water. Ooh, maybe some coffee. I don't know. I've been waiting on my Black Forest shipment. And try them, get some more cocoa flavonoids. That's real good stuff. I'm gonna get some of that. I like to come home. They said that it's supposed to be delivered today. It'd be great if it was. I enjoy some coffee. Cocoa flavonoids. Yeah. Oh, somebody left their bike here. Oh yeah, I found a cell phone earlier today. Freaking iPhone. I was like, oh shit. Somebody just left it on a like a railing underneath a bridge. I tried turning it on, hopefully I could, try to find who'd, send a message out. Hey, found this phone. Right? But 0%. I thought about it. I was like, yeah, maybe I could take it home, charge it up, and send a message out. Hey, got this. I found this phone. Come get it. Whatever. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I just left it. Maybe they'll retrace their steps. Yeah. Maybe they'll go, oh, you know what? I was under the bridge last night. Yeah, we're gonna go take it in, push forward. I don't know what time it is. What time is it? Yeah. Past 2, I'd say. Right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'd say it's about 3 o'clock. Yeah, about 3 o'clock. Maybe. Yeah, I got people biking, and I haven't been biking in years. It's a good idea too. Get a bike. I used to do a lot of biking, but I really enjoy just stepping it out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, biking would be cool. Another biker. An e-bike. That's a good idea, the e-bikes. And you can still pedal them like a bike. Woodpecker. Yeah, lots of folks out here. Just hanging out. The guy right there. Smoking. Barefoot. With a bike. Okay. Good, sir. How you doing? Beautiful day. Tom McDonald. Right on. The dude was walking in this barefooted in this grass. He's just got his bike, drinks, music, just hanging out. Got a vape going. I mean, spending time out here, just hanging out. I was just hanging out under a bridge. I don't know, how long? 20, 30 minutes. Just hanging out. You know, I might hit this trail. Nah, I'm good. Yeah, remember this trail? Yeah, forget about all the wars. Forget about all the plans that they have for us and the world. I'm worried about getting home, eating a sandwich. That's what I want. Drinking some water. Yeah. I could easily just come out here and freaking hang out all day. There's, you know, it's another popular pastime, right? Get out here, have some drink, have some smoke, cook some food, relax, hang out. Be out here with nature. Get a good walk in. Travel some distance. See the different sights. Take in the smells. Watch as Mother Nature comes alive, especially after the winter we had. Right? Watch the baby deer and baby rabbits. Watch the offspring get born. See mommy and daddy out there. Mommy and daddy rabbit, mommy and daddy deer. And then they got their baby deer. I'm like, hey, congratulations, right? A new life has entered the world. It's a beautiful thing, man. All life is precious, right? All life is precious. Except for chomos. They need not breathe my air. All right, speedster. He was biking hard, pushing it. Yeah, it's a good trail for it. And this is like a packed dirt gravel trail, small gravel. Great for biking, great for running, walking. And some of it's paved. We're about to get into the paved area. Boom, paved. So yeah, thank you folks for hanging out with me today. Another episode of The Creek Still Flows. Looking at all this life pop up. It's exhilarating. Beautiful to watch. It's all because the creek still flows. Just like we do. So yeah, I gotta say, the shoes, absolute success. I love them. Great addition. Great addition. So yeah, get out there. Get out there and see the world. Get some sun on you. Sun! The sun has returned. we forgot that thing was still up there. You know? Like it took a 6-month fucking vacation. You know? We had nothing but ice and snow and darkness. Which was fun in its own right. Now the sun's here. Everything's just green, growing, hot, warm. Right? Vibrant again. Oh shit. Hey, it's perfect timing. It's about to storm. Coming from the northeast, northwest. Storm's coming from the northwest. Yeah. Oh yeah. Dandelions must die. Dandelions must die. My new song. I know all you guys and gals out there with yards hating these dandelions right now. So yeah, folks, thank you very much for hanging out with me today. And later on tonight, we'll do some Lackluster Fridays and do some more talking, some shit talking, but yeah, more focused, in-depth panel discussions, I think. So yes, thank you all for hanging out with me. Have a good day. Creek still flows. Skull.